Hello, welcome. I'd like to speak a moment on something that I find in the clinic that's important for diagnostic and treatment, and that is what happens when a person is trying to regulate the stress, both what happens in the body, mentally and emotionally, and also physically. So what we find through our diagnostic and analysis work is there's three types of regulation to stress. First is an inflammatory response, meaning when a person is dealing with something, their system overreacts and creates inflammation in the body. And when we find this, we find that the treatment protocol needs to be to bring down the inflammation in order to help their system function better. So find the cause and regulate the system better. The second kind of problem we find with regulation is when people are dealing with whatever stress for too long, and we put a little more stress on the system and it locks it up and it can no longer interpret what to do. So our treatment is to go ahead and to help open up the system so that it can interpret the problem and process it in a way that gets them moving towards health. So that's the rigid regulation. The third kind of adaptation and regulation to stress that we find is hypo, meaning that you've been under whatever stress for a period of time, usually chronic, and we put a little bit more stress on the system, and we see that what happens is that the bottom falls out and the person gets more symptoms and feels worse. So even with therapy, they can't incorporate the therapeutic value of the treatment, and it's seen as an assault and people have reactions. And this type of individual, we tonify, we build them up, we supplement them first before we really try to make systems do something more correctly. So we have this inflammatory reaction to stress, we have this rigid locked, and we also have this hypo-regulation, how we regulate and adapt to incoming information. So through our analysis that we do here using classical and empirical techniques and more modern day analysis, we can understand how to hone the treatment protocol to be efficient in getting your health and your function back to ideal. We'll be speaking more about this in the upcoming dates, so we look forward to you coming to our website in the near future, and check out our blog website, which is delrayacupuncture.com. So, I want to make a point about the fact that there's so much suffering in the world and so much physical ailment, and heart disease is on the rise, and cancer is on the rise, and people are getting disease much earlier in life, and it's affecting the quality of their life and their families and their work and their ability to be successful. And I find that that's not okay, and that we need to pull together and help each other have a healthier planet in every way, and certainly as human beings. So I'm reaching out saying, if you find value in what it is that we bring to you as far as information and data, to please share this with others, because people need to get the knowledge and awareness about what holistic medicine is, how it is that it can help you, and certainly dealing with the issues of how it's affordable and be able to produce results. It's just enough suffering and enough not knowing what to do, and we have solutions here, and I would really appreciate it if you share this information with others for the purpose of helping people be better. So again, visit us at delrayacupuncture.com and visit our website and our blog site. And we look forward to having you come back soon and visit our site, because we're going to have much more information on these topics, which are so important to make this a better world and a better planet. Thank you.